I asked my subscribers to send in their beats, anything that they're stuck on, anything that's unfinished. And what I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna fix them and I'm gonna send them back. This one comes from @noharm99 on Instagram. Here's his SoundCloud in case you wanna check that out. Fix my beat stems. This is what it sounds like. Right away, my first thought is that this little snare, I don't know if I'm with that, so I'll probably swap that out. I think I would rather have like a classic trap snare in there. And then the second thing I noticed is there's like too much going on. So I'm gonna remove everything and then I'll start adding stuff back in. So the base of everything is gonna be the kick and then the snare, or in this case, the clap. I would say the next important element is gonna be the hi-hat. I think it sounds nice. The hi-hat is kind of built around the kick. It hits every time the kick hits, and then it kind of lets up before it hits again. So this is like general advice. If you're making a song, make sure you stick to like really just one rhythm. And whatever percussions or chord hits, make sure they stick with that rhythm. We already have the nice rhythm at the end of this little phrase. And then it's also important to not just loop the same thing. So the second time around, I'm gonna do this. So with that done, I'm gonna hit the bass now. So it sounds like there's two basses going on, but something doesn't sound right here. I like the chord progression that was sent, but my ear is itching for something else. I'm just gonna load in a piano and write out some chords now that I've got like a little bass down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this into like individual synth sounds that just kind of borrow these chords. Bop, 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 bop. Something like that. Bop, 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 bop. I'm thinking just like a simple lead in the background, but something that doesn't like take up space. If you caught my Wii Music type beat video, I did something like this in there. I spent some time working on it, and here's what I've got. I got a little A section and a B section, and then from there you can arrange it however you want. I edited this little top pluck using an arpeggiator. So here's what it originally sounded like. And here's what it sounds like now. I'm gonna go ahead and send that back to the artist. Sheesh. Time for beat number 2. I only have time for one more. Long story short, a couple days went south for health reasons, but I'm back now and I'm good. I really wish I could fix all of these. It means a lot that people would send in their beats and that they would want to be part of the video. Here you go. I bounced out the instrumental and vocal tracks. Beat is mixed, vocals are raw and untouched. So we're doing some vocals. That's cool. I'll leave these links in the description. Just loaded everything in. This is what it sounds like.
And I'm never gonna say how, keep my feelings in, on the verge of a breakdown, never giving in, on the verge of a right now, could you say that you love me?
I think this is gonna be good. Welcome back to vocal mixing tutorials. First thing I'm gonna do is just clean everything up. I'm gonna start with this vocal preset that I made, and then from there I'm just gonna change little pieces. So the three things I've got open are an EQ, like a visual EQ, so I can see all the frequencies. I have like a quick tuning plugin, and I have this just in the key. And then I have another plugin that's doing something specific. All of this is like a vocal rack that you would put on, and I'm working on the de-esser right now. I just have a pre-gain and then a compressor before.
Never gonna say how, keep my feelings in,
After.
never gonna say how, keep my feelings in.
So the next thing I'm gonna do is the tuning. I'm gonna route some MIDI in there. Right here, the waves tune is kind of jiggling between two notes, and you can kind of see it on the keyboard.
Way out, ain't no looking back.
It's going back and forth, and that's not really a sound I want, so I'm just gonna force it to go with one of those notes. This is a before.
And I'm never gonna say how, keep my feelings in.
and after.
And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid.
The next thing I'm going to work on is some compression. I already did some compression beforehand, but normally with vocals, you kind of want them to be loud and proud. So I'm going to do that with not a meme, with some OTT.
And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid, on the verge of a breakdown.
And then with the compressor on.
And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid, on the verge of a breakdown.
A bit more compressed while maintaining the same gain level. Love to hear it. Here are my settings if you want to copy them. Final touches, I added a delay and reverb rack.
And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid, on the verge of a breakdown. Yeah.
What I'm going to do now is rinse and repeat that same thing with each vocal signal, and then just adding like the smallest details. I just changed the backing vocals to be a little bit more harmonies rather than just like loading up on the melody.
Cause this ain't where I'm supposed to be. Pack my things and they call me in the hallway.
And then I had this idea. The original instrumental sounds like this. And I was thinking, what if it was more of an Echo 2K type beat, if that's how you pronounce the artist name. And so I'm going to remake the beat. I'm going to do it. My first thought is to have it open, kind of like the Peroxide does, the song. So I'll pull up like a pad or something. I actually have this pad that I had in my first Hyperpop pack. It's free. You can go get it on my site. It sounds like this.
On the verge of a breakdown.
Here's the stuff I just added. All of this is from my Cute and Stuff pack, by the way. Pluck elevator. Vocal swipe, but I have a bunch of effects, including a drip. And then the last one I have on there is Pluck Hero, and I changed it to be mono with always portamento at like 12 milliseconds. And then I put some delay on it. Yo! All right, here's the 808. I added this part after shooting this video, and I just wanted to show it real quick. I made it with this Rich Horns preset, an auto pan set to a random waveform, some delay, and a re-trigger on this last section that goes from 64th note to a 16th note. All right, just about finished with this song. If you want to be a part of one of these in the future, I post about them in my community tab. Let me know in the comments section if you want more of these fix my beat type videos. I've got a lot of cool things planned, so make sure you're subscribed. I'll go ahead and play the beat right now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
On the way out, ain't no looking back. And I got a face down, you don't give a shit. And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid, on the verge of a breakdown. Yeah. When I'm on the way out, ain't no looking back. In the gutter, face down, you don't give a shit. And I'm never gonna say how I keep my feelings hid, on the verge of a breakdown, never giving in. Right now, could you say that you love me? I have no light in my body. I'm bound, more or less stuck in my head, a path that keeps on going. I walk, and my past always follows me. No one on my side to keep me company. It's similar to the way I fall asleep. I'm up in someone else's business. I run, cause this ain't where I'm supposed to be. Pack my things and they call me in the hallway. Tears on the driveway leading to the highway. So much for my escape.